This vlog is about finding the perfect nanny in Dubai. We're gonna give you the truth, all right? So stay tuned.
The whole truth.
The whole truth. Yeah, we were overwhelmed in the UK and we knew that if we came to Dubai, one of the things that we could get is support in the home, where you have people coming over here to work as maids and house helpers for a period of time or a long period of time, earn a load of money and then go back to their countries where this money's worth a lot more. Okay, how do you find a perfect nanny, perfect maid? Okay, speaking from experience, we're gonna tell you what not to do. Do not do this, okay? Do not think you are smart, okay? You have a choice to use an agency or you have a choice to do it directly. If you use an agency, what you can do is you can work with that nanny through the agency. You don't need to worry about visa or anything. Firstly, do not do what we did and do it independently.
But
this is the reason why.
though, I feel like we had to go through this journey to be able to advise you.
We went through this journey. We suffered the pain.
We suffered the pain
to help you. Okay? What's up, guys? It's the Manago family. Hey, I'm Uche Manago family dad.
I'm Charmaine Manago family mom.
And we are the Manago family parents. If you're new to our channel, welcome to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe to join the family. Why wouldn't you want to join the family like this? Hit the notification bell so you know when we post. MS Squad, we love you guys. And everyone watching, give this vlog a big like because you know they like to keep our channel alive. You like our content, we make more content. You enjoy the content. You know, just goes round in a circle.
Yeah, boy.
Why are you laughing at me?
No, it's fine. You want them to laugh, right?
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
All right, cool. So this vlog is about finding the perfect nanny in Dubai. We're gonna give you the truth. All right, so stay tuned.
Whole truth.
The whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Is that right?
All right, it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy. It's an ongoing journey.
Yeah.
And we always talk about things from direct experience.
Yeah.
If you're new, we've been living in Dubai for 14 months. We have 4 beautiful girls. Part of our reason for coming here was to basically get a better life balance.
Yeah.
A better life. Forget life balance, just a better life.
Everything.
I'm not trying to balance life. I'm trying to live the best life ever. Right?
Yes.
Forget the word life balance, man. I want life unbalanced. I want life unlimited.
Nice.
Right? You want life unlimited, darling?
I mean.
Yeah? I want life unlimited. Shout out if you want life unlimited. Give me see your hands in the air if you want life unlimited. Comment down below if you want life unlimited, because that's what we're talking about, not life balance.
Yeah.
The best life you can live. So basically just, we were overwhelmed in the UK and we knew that if we came to Dubai, one of the things that we could get is support in the home, live-in help in the home, a nanny slash housemaid or house helper, whatever you want to call it. We knew that was a big factor for us. It wasn't something that was available to us in the UK. The lifestyle here, if you're new to Dubai, so the way the houses are designed, firstly, we live in a 3-bed plus made. If you haven't seen our house, watch our other vlogs where we take you around the house that we live in right now. But it's a 3-bed plus made. So what that means is we have the 2 girls share 1 bedroom, the older girls, the 2 younger girls share 1 bedroom. They have a bathroom to share. We have an ensuite with our own bathroom, and then downstairs in the house we have a maid's area where she has her own bedroom and her own separate bathroom. So the house is built in that way, and a lot of the houses in Dubai, villas in Dubai are built in that way. Now for us to get a house like this in the UK, firstly, at the time we'd have to wait, but we didn't want to wait, we wanted it right now.
Yeah.
So we came and got it right now. Yeah, that's the first thing. So the lifestyle structured for that. And then secondly, it's quite a common thing here where you have people coming over here to work as maids and house helpers for a period of time or a long period of time, earn a load of money and then go back to their countries where this money's worth a lot more than it is here, essentially. So this is kind of a system that works here. And it just makes life, I guess, more productive for all.
Yeah.
With families like ours where we have literally 4 kids, it's just like a zoo here. And we run a business and we run social media. It's just impossible for us to function without that help. You know, a lot of families come to Dubai to benefit from this. And you get someone who becomes part of your family, who you treat well, and they treat you well, and you get through life together, essentially. So that's the whole idea behind why people have nannies. And for us, because we have young children, what we wanted for ours essentially is we work from home. Charmaine and I do a lot of the cooking in the house. So the main things for us that we wanted is someone to basically help with the house chores. And then once the kids come back from school generally, just to keep an eye on mainly Kyra and Kyla because they're 5. And then I guess a little bit Myra and Safira. And then we work from home in the house. So we just need that third person to help us. And obviously if you want to go out, me and Charmaine, for a nice date, if I want to take this beautiful baby out for a date, then we can go out because there's somebody in the house.
You just need that additional person with how many, there's 2 against 4. 4 kids, 2 adults, you need an extra adult in the house. Even like Uche had an operation, you know, if you look back to one of our vlogs, he had an operation and he had to go to the operation on his own because at that point we didn't have any help. So things like this, you know, for hospital appointments, if you want to go out or anything like that, these are the things that you need, and we need, an extra person in the house for. So it's really important that we have a live-in as well, because some people have a thing called live out, but for us a live-in is very, very important for those reasons. So especially with our family being so young, our kids being so young as well, you know, an extra pair of hands living in the house is really important. So,
massively. So that's the reasons why we have it, and that's the reasons why a lot of families have it in the Dubai. Right? Okay, how do you find a perfect nanny, perfect maid? Okay, speaking from experience, we're going to tell you what not to do. Do not do this, okay? Do not think you are smart. Because we're recruiters, we have our own recruitment company. We got kind of tired with the agencies and we thought, oh yeah, great, we're going to have this great idea and we're going to recruit them ourselves. Sounds good in principle. Do not do it, okay? You have a choice to use an agency or you have a choice to do it directly. There is a particular agency that we use. I'm not going to mention the name of them because they're not paying me to promote them. Damn! And I'm not doing that for you. But if you DM us, we'll tell you who we're using at the moment. But they're very good. Well, I can't say they're, I mean, look. Okay, let's just, let's just hang on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just hold
You're
on.
saying, hang on, no,
Hold on, just hang on. Yeah, it's not that simple to say, okay, they're very good. They provide a service, which is good, but you gotta make sure you make the best out of that service, right?
Yeah.
To use to your advantage, all right? But I'll explain what I mean in a second. So just hang on. Why are you laughing?
Good, listen. You know why? Because it's like there was 2 people there. You're like having a battle with yourself.
I was. Because I don't want to give you the impression that it's just like you call the agency and they send you someone and it's all wrapped in a bow and it's all like that. Because either way, even if you go private or you go through the agency, it's still a challenge, right?
Process.
And you know, comment down below if you've had this challenge and you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to give anyone this impression that it's just perfect and you come here and everything's perfect, because it's not. It's better and you can get there and you can build a good lifestyle, you can be more productive and so forth, but there's challenges you face. And we have had a few nightmare nannies in Dubai. We've had more than a fair share of nightmare nannies. But, firstly, do not do what we did and do it independently.
But
this is the reason why.
Though, I feel like we had to go through this journey to be able to advise you.
We went through this journey, we suffered the pain, to help you, okay? So don't do what we did.
I'm glad we did it though, because it gives us a really big insight, and now we know what to do and not to do. We've got to actually experience every bit.
But you don't have to. But you don't have to. This is why you watch us, right? Yeah, good. Yeah, you're right. She is right. She is right, because we can advise you. We can advise you. We're the types of people where, you know, we had to just make sure that the service is justified. And I'm telling you now, from experience, those agencies, the reputable ones, there is one very reputable one, they are doing a good job. And basically, it is worth using them. And we may do a feature with them later at some point. That's why I'm not telling you the name, because they're just not, basically. But if you DM me, and you know, you're a big supporter of our channel, and you DM us on Instagram, I will tell you who we use, okay? That's my promise to you. So comment down below, show us some love, wave your hands in the air, and yeah, shake them like you just don't care. But anyway, let's get back to it. Don't do what we did, because there's a few things that you have to bear in mind, right? Even if you hire a nanny directly, you have to basically get their visa. You gotta pay for their visa, to sponsor them, and it's a big upfront cost. Either way, you know, that's something that you have to do. You don't want to do that for someone that you are not 100% certain, one, is going to stay in the job and is going to be right for your family. That is going to take time, because obviously if they come to your house for a week or a few days and you just process their visa, once they go get the visa, they could turn into a crazy person.
And that's definitely true.
They could literally just change
and you don't get
as an
money
individual.
Back as well. And
you don't get that money back for that visa, you know? Luckily, we haven't got that far with anyone yet.
No.
So that's not a mistake that we made, but we know a lot of people who have made that mistake, have gone out, paid for the visa, for the nanny, and basically, it's gone terribly, right? So that's one of the reasons why you want to use an agency. If you use an agency, what you can do is you can work with that nanny through the agency. You don't need to worry about visa or anything. and you can literally keep her through the agency for months and months and months and months. It's like a probation period. If you decide at a later stage you want to basically then give her your visa directly, you can do that. Basically, right? So then that just, you know, obviously if someone's going to slip up, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, it's, you know, you're going to see the person's real character.
Then,
because obviously everyone that comes into your home, in the first few weeks, they behave like the best Mary Poppins you've ever seen in your life.
It's the honeymoon period.
Oh, the honeymoon. Oh, they're the perfect person you've ever seen in your life. They are amazing. Butter wouldn't melt. They're just amazing. You know, this is how they are at the beginning. But the truth comes out later.
It does. I mean, if you look back at our other vlogs, you hear us say, "Oh, our amazing nanny, our amazing nanny," and we've said it so many times.
Oh gosh.
That amazing nanny has changed. They've literally changed into a different person, to our surprise. Obviously, we're not shocked anymore after being here for a while.
Yeah.
But the change is
drastic.
so
It's
drastic.
rapid.
I can't even call it the honeymoon period because I feel like the honeymoon period in a relationship lasts longer than that. Their one's actually quicker. It actually changes after, I'll say 2 months.
Yeah.
A month, 2 months. It's over.
Goes down the pan.
It changes.
I know you're probably watching this and you're thinking, all right, let's play devil's advocate here. And you're thinking, oh yeah, maybe you stop treating them differently.
No.
You start treating everything. No.
Oh, hell no!
We just treated them exactly the same as
Kept up
we
what
are.
we did, yeah. But we're not
Matter is-
perfect either.
Yeah.
You know, I've always said, every time we've spoken to our nannies, we've always looked at ourselves and our development areas because we're learning as well, right? So we're quite honest with our nannies and we'll always say to them, look, oh, we feel like, you know, maybe we could have done this a bit better, we could have done that. Let's change this so it makes it easier for you. Or let's change that so we can make it easier for you. So we've always done our best in that area, definitely. Their change is from 0 to 100. That's the difference. Whereas our change might be, you know, I don't know, 0 to 10. Theirs is 0 to 100. And it, you know, it's like a different person. You've woken up with a different person.
Not a different person, it's the real person.
Nice.
All of these people have these strategies where, all right, there's all these strategies that we've heard, you know, treat them in a certain way. Look, we're not going to treat people like subhumans. No. It's just not who we are.
No.
We're going to respect people and we're going to treat them well.
Yep.
And we're relying on their good character. Yes, you have to manage them. Yes, you have to put things in place. But I don't believe in, like, you know, keeping people down as a way of managing people, because eventually, you know, that's just going to backfire on you. Yeah. And ultimately, they're working with your kids, they're having a relationship with your kids. They're going to mimic how you treat them is how they're going to treat your kids and how they're going to treat your family. You know, and also we're very much involved with our kids. So maybe one of the reasons why some of them are not meeting the standard is that maybe we're picking up on things that some other families wouldn't necessarily pick on.
They may not have the
I
time
guess,
to.
because they may not have the time to.
Our situation is unique. We work
from home. We're around. You know, we don't want anybody to just look after our kids. We want them to support us. Some other families have a situation whereby you know, they have to go to work, and obviously that makes sense, and you know, they might have young kids and then they get a nanny to stay with them and so forth. So, but you know, there's ways. One of the things that we have cameras in the house. One of the things, and they're aware, people
and it's
are aware.
Protect them and protect us.
Protect us, yeah.
It's both ways. You know?
Protect us, protect them.
It's both ways.
Yeah, so of course.
It's helped us to manage our kids' behaviour as well. If we have stepped out of the house, we can manage their behaviour. You know, if they're not behaving with the nanny, we can actually watch them as well.
And see
so
what's
it's
happening.
both ways.
So these are things that you can have in play as well, just to make sure that you're picking up on things. Just as a little bit of advice, kind of a side point there, just to deviate. Have these things in place. It's perfectly normal. You shouldn't feel uncomfortable that you've got them. At the end of the day, your kids are the most precious things to you. Make sure that they're protected. So yeah, so coming back to where we are, don't do what we did and try and do it directly. We hope we stress to go through an agency. Go through an agency. With the agencies, what you can do is literally, you can have someone in for a week or 2 weeks. If you're not happy, then you can literally change them and have someone else in. So you can literally keep trialing. And the truth of the matter is, every time you take someone in, you get a better idea and you get closer to what you want. 1 or 2 great people here with us. However, our situation was basically, we have had some great people in here, but the circumstances where they couldn't stay. I mean, for the most part, some of them have wanted live out. We definitely need live in because of our nature, but we couldn't stay. So we do know what standard we want, and we do know the standard exists, and we are on our quest to find that. We're going back to the agency. We have somebody arriving here today who's going to trial. We've gone through everything in terms of like what we're looking for and what we need. From the people that we looked at, she seems to be the best match. With the agency, they will basically get you nannies through your door who you would like to think are of a certain standard. What happens with the nannies is every single family's requirements are different. You know, some people want a nanny, they've got a young child and they just need someone to just look after and stick with that one child.
Them and that's it.
Exactly. So it really depends on
it's what you're looking for.
What you're looking for.
The thing is, our family, we are highly productive, like highly in every single area, our business, everything. So we kind of need someone who has close values and the way they are to basically need to be close to the people that we are. They don't need to be us. But the way we are with time management, there's certain things, like I said, some houses could be, like if I've just had a baby, for example, I just need this nanny to help me, you know, with the baby while I'm doing this, etc. That's a different requirement from someone who you need to follow a specific schedule, a specific time management. There's a lot there for us as a family. What we may go through, someone else may not go through. They may find a nanny quite easily more than what we did. It's just taken us longer because there's a specific type of person that we actually do need, and we have seen them. It's just that, like Uche said, they either want live out or they have different circumstances. The ones that we have seen that match us haven't been able to live in with. Yeah.
Just to clarify, we're not looking for a superhuman being.
No,
right?
No.
They're gonna have their breaks. They'll have a manageable workload.
Yeah.
I think for us, the key is that we do need someone who can multitask and who's multi-skilled,
and can manage time.
So they need to be able to look after the home when the kids are at school, and they need to also be able to switch and then support with the twins when they come back.
And some people can't do that.
And some people are either great at the kids stuff and they can't really do the housekeeping, or they're great at the housekeeping and can't do the kids.
And some people can have it all in one. We're very involved with the kids. You know, some people have nannies for different reasons, and it's personal to them. Some, you know, people who are even in the house, they just want the nanny to do everything, bath them, dress them. We still, with a nanny in our house, get our kids ready in the morning. We're highly involved with that. We drop them to school when they get back. We actually do bath time now as well. Like, whereas before we did have a nanny doing it, we like doing it because this is our bonding time with our children. We don't want to lose that. So this is personal to us and who we are. So
see, it's the perfect job.
So the people that come in, they don't actually have mad responsibility. Like some, you know, do this, do that, do this, do this. They just have pockets that they have to do. There's pockets in the day where they have to stick to the schedule. And some people don't have capacity or capability. They're just not capable of understanding time management. They just can't do it. Some people's brains don't operate in that way, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Some of the nannies and maids, they've come from houses where they've got like 4 maids.
Yes.
You know, so if they've got 4 maids, you know, it's just a completely different environment.
One person's cooking.
One person does all the cooking. One person does all the cleaning. One person does all the things. So essentially,
something like that doesn't work for us.
Because
they're used to doing one thing only in the house, and that doesn't work for us.
Exactly. We've learned as well in hiring them, because I think when we first came, we just thought, okay, look, you know, most people will be able to do what we need, and we thought it would be pretty straightforward, but we realised it isn't. And I think that was what we kind of took for granted, you know. So this is what we've learned This is what we learned in it as well.
The biggest thing you need to look out for is someone who can follow instruction. I took that for granted, but actually, some people, they just won't follow it. They can't follow it. There's many reasons why they don't do it. The biggest advice I'll give you is have a schedule and have an agenda for the day, and have a schedule that they can read from. They can read it over again. They can refer back to it. So if there's any issues, you can go back to them. They can go back. You have to have that in place, and they need to be able to follow the instruction. If they cannot follow the instruction, you just can't have this person in your house. You can definitely train them and make them better in areas that you feel they're not doing well in. But if they just can't follow a time schedule, do this between 9 and 12, do this between this time, then you're going to have an issue. And you know, the thing that I will say is, you know, there's nightmare horror stories about nannies being treated badly, like Uche said, etc. I'm not getting into that because we're not that family. We treat our nanny well, etc. But there's also nightmare stories
of how nannies have treated us.
Of how, you know, there's 2 sides. There are 2 sides. And again, I'm not getting into the detail of that. We've just had a few nightmare nannies because human beings are human beings. You know, like nanny is just a label, you know, let's bring it back to, you know, who we are. It's just a human being that's coming into your house, and you're trusting these people to look after your house. And some people just, you know, they change. So the reason why the agency is really, really important as well is when you start hiring them directly, there's just too many stories. Oh, I've got my own visa, or I've got this, and these things are not right in the UAE anyway. So you just need to make sure you go to the agency, go through the process. And like Uche said, the biggest important thing is when you see these videos, everybody's smiling. Hi, I'm this, blah, 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 blah. When they come here, they're not the people in the video. So you have to do your own recruitment as well as follow that recruitment, if you know what I mean.
The agencies will tell you, look, don't be afraid to try a few before you get the right one for your family.
Don't be afraid, yeah.
That's the first thing. To conclude the whole video, the bottom line of the matter is, I think we could have settled with some of the people that we had, but we just were not prepared to.
No.
You know, at the end of the day, there's certain things that we want in our home, values, character. We, like Charmaine said, we're a productive family. So we have to have someone on board who basically can help us grow and be the best that we can be and build the home that we want to build. And so we're just not prepared to settle. Yeah. So hence the reason why for us, you know, we're kind of going through this journey. Don't get me wrong, you know, it has been amazing having people here. We have got through some certain challenges with some of the people that
and they've helped us
they've helped us through it.
Yeah.
But then obviously once we kind of get through those challenges and you look back, there are some things that we had to concede which we can't long term. You know, there's some things that we had to tolerate which are just some stuff that we can't tolerate long term. And they are serious things. You know, we won't go into all of them so far in detail. But there are things where you look at it and say, all right, you know, look, I don't, you know, okay, to give you an example, because I can't say, okay, we're not going to talk about it because you want us to talk about it. What? So look, there's things where it's like, okay, look, all right, we don't completely trust this nanny on their own with our children. We just think they're a bit negligent, not purposefully, they just don't have the capacity to really look out for the things that we want to in the way that we want to. In a sense, the management of that has been too much involved by us. You can tolerate that in a temporary scenario, but long term, it's not something that you can have because then it defeats the object of that person being there. So we want someone who's a bit more responsible. You know, we don't want this video to just be like, oh, negative.
That's correct.
You know, our life is significantly better than it was in the UK.
Without having,
you know, even with all the changes that we've had to make, and we know that we're going to find the right person. So stay tuned for the update video when we tell you, look, we've had someone finally, and they've been with us for a long period of time, and we're happy. So we hope you found this video useful.
Yeah.
Comment down below, let us know your thoughts. If there's anything else that you would like to know that we haven't covered, we will do our best to cover it maybe in the future, or answer some questions of what you have, especially to the people who ask us politely. We won't go into the ones that are just rude. You know.
What Uche's trying to say is,
if you're rude,
clear?
I'm gonna blank.
Can I be clear?
Full
you
stop.
People that come in the comments, right, and you don't know who we are, you don't follow our channel, you don't support our channel.
Oh, what have I done?
Good luck to you.
And you just ask.
I've opened the
No,
box.
wait, and you just ask questions. Hi, can you give me an answer to blah blah blah? We're not answering it.
No, that's actually okay.
No,
those ones are not even the real rude ones.
It's the rude ones.
No, those are not the real rude ones.
My
the
gosh.
real rude ones are the ones that like insult you, being like, we owe you guys something. Like,
terrible.
we appreciate you guys that support us. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys that support us. But look, you know, if you ask nicely a question, and of course we'll do our best to answer it. Don't ask nicely and you're horrible to us. Of course, we're just gonna ignore you. And that's life, you know. That's just basically the way the world goes. If you're nice to people, people are nice to you. You know, and we'll leave it at that, right?
What is not being nice? You have to clarify.
You know what
right?
not being nice is.
What not being nice is, some people say to us, oh, the music's too loud. There's too many blurbs, too many memes. Too many this and too many that, and it's just this is rude as far as I'm concerned, because you're coming to our channel.
But that's not the rudest stuff.
I find that to be
more
rude.
rude.
Shall I tell you why I find that to be rude? Some people say this is too much, blah blah blah. Stick to the point you're trying to make. And I'm just like, you've come in for free to get something from us. If the knowledge is not getting to you in the way that you want it, then you need to go find it in the way that actually satisfies you.
Oh!
She
didn't. Oh no, she didn't.
I'm just telling you the truth, because I'm not
she
here.
didn't.
We're not here to satisfy individuals. We're here for the Monago family fam. That's who we're here for. The ones that support us and love us.
And look, you gotta let creators create in the way that they
they're
want to
comfortable.
create.
Sorry, so that's you're gonna get honesty
the truth.
here.
That's the truth.
So,
You know, we have to do things in a way that we enjoy, and you know, we want to listen to you guys, and it is a relationship back and forth. You know, you got to be nice to us in this relationship because we're being nice to you.
And if you tell us nicely, actually some feedback, I'd actually take it on board.
Positive, constructive feedback is always
but
good.
the way some people go about it, oh dear, it's just like
delivery.
Wow, you feel like they're actually paying us and managing us to do this.
And we're just gonna leave it right there.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave it right there. We hope you've enjoyed this vlog.
Yeah.
Hope you've enjoyed the content that we've given you. Always great to have a chat with you guys. Thank you for all the love and support you show us. Comment down below. Just comment down below. Say what's up. Say hey.
Something.
Say something. Give this vlog a big like, because you know the likes keep our channel alive. Hit the notification bell so you know when we post. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, because why wouldn't you want to join a family like this? Hit the notification bell. I said that already. Okay, share like you just don't care. Put your hands in the air and peace out.